My family, the picture you see on your screens right now is a picture of Liz Jones, or should I say, Carnival of so-called expert Liz Jones, who works for the Daily Mail. Now, Liz Jones has written an article for the Daily Mail with a headline saying this, and I quote, "I've always backed Meghan, but the red dress pictures have led me to a startling realization, and I can no longer support her." She's saying that because Meghan wore a red dress a couple of days ago and was glowing and was happy, my family, and was living her life doing good, that because of Meghan's red dress, Liz Jones says that she can no longer support Meghan, that she has now turned on Meghan. My family, let's all be very, very clear on this. Nobody who works for the Daily Mail has ever supported Meghan. Let's be very, very clear on that. Nobody who writes columns for the Daily Mail can even claim to be a friend of either Harry or Meghan. They are not friends of Harry and Meghan. If you choose to work for or with the devil, UK tabloids, like my family Daily Mail, or The Sun, or The Mirror, or The Express, you cannot claim to be a friend of Harry and Meghan. These tabloids have my family incited hatred against Meghan, Prince Harry. They have even targeted Harry and Meghan's kids. How can anyone who works there say, "Oh, you know what? I'm a supporter of Meghan"? Since when? Since when? Since when? My family, we are going to expose the hypocrisy of Carnival of so-called experts like Liz Jones. We are going to expose their lies. My family, first of all, I want to read you what Liz Jones wrote, my family, for the Daily Mail. And I quote. She says, and I quote, "I tried, I really did." Now, my family, first of all, when I read you this, you're going to see how majority of this carnival of so-called experts are extremely delusional. Now, my family, hear this, please. Liz Jones says that, and I quote, "I had invested so much in our relationship. Since when has Meghan and Liz Jones ever had any kind of relationship? Somebody please tell me, since when? I want to understand, when has Meghan ever even been friends with Liz Jones? When?" My family, this is the delusion that I have been talking about. Yesterday, I spoke of, or a few days ago, I spoke of Carnival of so-called expert Lizzie Candy. Lizzie Candy was interviewing Meghan at a red carpet event. My family, once. There is only a single picture of her interviewing Meghan, asking questions to Meghan at a red carpet event. She was there working, my family. And ever since she found out that Harry and Meghan were dating, because she failed in her career in the United States of America, she then moved to the UK to my family, spread these lies that she and Meghan were friends and that Meghan ghosted her. My family, she has never ever been able to produce a picture of herself, even going out with friend Meghan. Look at Piers Morgan, my family. He says he met Meghan once, and that Meghan, ever since then, has never ever contacted him ever again. That Meghan ghosted him. Ask Piers Morgan for a picture of himself with his so-called former friend, Meghan. Just ask him for a picture. You won't find any. You won't. You won't. I can promise you, you won't. You won't find a picture of Meghan with Lizzie Candy, my family, going out as friends. The only picture you'll ever find is one of Lizzie Candy interviewing Meghan at a red carpet event. Once, my family. But these people have gone on to lie. You know what? They were friends with Meghan. Liz Jones, my family, in fact, has never ever met Meghan. But what is she writing in her column for the Daily Mail? And I quote, "I had invested so much in my and Meghan's relationship." What? Relationship? What? 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 Show me the proof. Show me pictures of you and Meghan, you know, on a picnic, going on a picnic together as a friend, going out for lunch together as friends. Show me that picture. You don't have any, do you? But in her mind, she and Meghan, they have a relationship. Because it is the closeness to Meghan that if you are close to her, you can be able to monetize your closeness to her and make money from that. My family, I can promise you all, the majority of the carnival of so-called experts who abuse and attack Meghan and say, this is what Meghan is thinking. You know, this is what my family Meghan is, thinking about. This is how she is. Majority of them who act as if they do know Meghan have never ever met Meghan. For example, carnival of so-called expert Angela Levin, as an example, she confessed that she and other members of the Rorota had tried to ask the palace if they can get a meeting with Meghan. My family never ever got a meeting. And do you know who did not allow Meghan to be anywhere around members of the Rorota? Prince Harry. But who do they blame? Meghan. The family. They say it's Meghan who did not want to see them. But Prince Harry is the one. My family did not want, any member of the Rota anywhere around him or Meghan. Even you can look up Spare. Read Spare. My family, for example, at Harry's wedding. People like Arthur Edwards themselves have said that they tried to set up a meeting with Meghan, and they were never ever able to meet her. But the way they speak, you think they've met Meghan, they know her. They don't know her at all. But yet they attack her, abuse her, and then blame her for, taking Prince Harry away from them. My family. But yet, even before Harry met Meghan, he wanted to leave. So my family, what they want to monetize here is, my family, this perception that they are close to Meghan, that they have a relationship with Meghan, my family. And that's why even UK media are desperate for someone like Thomas Markle to my family, force himself onto Harry and Meghan's lives. That way they have an insider who is briefing them about every single detail about Harry and Meghan's lives. Thank goodness Meghan won't allow Thomas Markle or Samantha anywhere around her or her kids. Thank goodness. My family. My family, these people are extremely delusional. And my family, and then Liz Jones says that yes, I had overlooked countless red flags. I am loyal after all. She's a woman, someone I saw as self-made, outspoken, And then Liz Jones said that Meghan was broken. How? Meghan was never ever broken. In fact, when you read Harry's memoir Spare, Prince Harry, the first thing he saw When my family saw, a clip of Meghan and family, playing with those, Snapchat filters, is someone, my family, who is free, who is living her life. And Harry, in his own words, said, wow, it'd be so nice to join her in her world, in her freedom. Prince Harry's own words in spare. So how was Meghan broken? Liz Jones then said that Meghan was ridiculed and bullied by social and mainstream media. That's true. But then Liz Jones says that she is now turning on Meghan because she just can't overlook Meghan's wonderful, gorgeous red dress. And that it was Meghan's appearance on the red carpet. First of all, family, it was a green carpet, at the children's, my family, hospital gala in LA this weekend that finally caused the scales to fall from my eyes, says Liz Jones, my family. My family, first of all, Meghan looked so amazing. She looked so amazing in that red dress. When you hear UK media throwing a tantrum even to this day about Meghan's red dress, just know one thing here. They can't stand seeing that despite all their attempts at breaking this woman, that she can go out and smile. Let's be honest, my family here. What they're bitter about is that she actually looks good, despite everything they have put her through. The bullying, the racism, the lies that they tell about Meghan on a daily basis to destroy Meghan's reputation is the fact that Meghan can come out and just, my family, look better than ever. Look amazing, smile, glowing. That is what really angers them. Look so beautiful despite everything they have done or put her through. That is what angers them so much. My family, Meghan's beauty, how she is clearly, my family, radiating with joy, full of happiness. That is what upsets UK media so much. That's what angers Liz Jones so much. So much it angers her. She can't stand seeing Meghan happy. She can't stand seeing Meghan glowing. She can't stand seeing that wonderful smile that Meghan has while she's wearing that wonderful, beautiful, gorgeous red dress. Let's be honest, that's the real issue that Liz Jones has here. My family, and a majority of my family, British media, because my family, they are still throwing tantrums. My family, about that wonderful, gorgeous dress that my family, Meghan, was seen in. They're so bitter, so angry. My family, so bitter and so angry. My family, let me just continue because my family, honestly, seeing them seething because Meghan is happy, because Meghan is radiating with joy. Family, honestly, makes me happy. My family, let me continue, my family. Liz Jones says that she found herself cringing with second-hand embarrassment when she saw pictures of Meghan on that wonderful, gorgeous red dress. And that once you have that feeling, you can't go back. And that previously, she has heaped praise on Meghan's wedding dresses. All two of them applauded her love for dogs and all animals, a conviction she upheld despite joining a family that loves to shoot things. And that Liz Jones claims that she adored Meghan's bravery in going up against a powerful dynasty, and her honesty at being unable to stomach cutting ribbons at some, awful windswept new factory in my family, Leicester. My family, let's all be very, very clear here. Meghan was happy to do anything that she was told. But clearly, whenever she did anything that she was told, my family, it was used against her. It was used against Meghan. And don't forget, my family, because they always like to ignore all of this, my family. One of the reasons one of the main reasons as to why Harry and Meghan fled the UK is because of the bullying, racism, abuse that Meghan and Archie were being subjected to by the British media, who are following orders from William and Charles to go after Meghan, who are still following orders from William and Charles to go after Meghan, in the hopes that they can chase her away from Prince Harry or abuse her out of Harry's family life. And they've tried for years. And you know what? Harry and Meghan are still together. So my family, really, what Liz Jones is so mad about here is seeing Meghan glowing. My family, because clearly that's what we all saw. Her glowing, my family, and her living her life, and they can't stand it. They can't, my family, you know, my family. And then she says, and I quote, "Girl, Meghan, we hear you. As a one-time aspiring Hollywood actress, you know the meaning of hard, work. You are one of us. You speak about things that are hard to take or even believe, or bore you stiff. Self-care, not sacrifice. I love it. But at the charity gala, I realized that I was starting to ring false. Meghan, it's you, not me." Says Liz Jones. Liz Jones, I can tell you that it is you, not Meghan. It is you, not Meghan, Liz Jones. Liz Jones, it is you. You are the problem, not Meghan. UK media told Meghan to go back to America. Their language and rhetoric, which my family, everyone here has heard, is that my family clearly they don't want Meghan back in the UK. They just want Prince Harry. They just want Harry back. Now that they are seeing Meghan moving on with her life, my family, working, clearly investing my family in her businesses, in my family, her work, her business, they just can't stand to see that. They are not happy seeing what they are able to see. My family, let me just kindly continue, my family, please. They can't stand seeing my family Meghan happy. And that Liz Jones says that, I'm sorry to say, Meghan, that ill-fitting dress, in that ill-fitting dress, you did not look like a regal royal. You looked diminished. My family, And then, my family, Liz Jones goes on to say that, and I quote, "That's when I realized that what you now represent is so small as well. And that Meghan has gone from Duchess to D-list." My family, let me just kindly respond to that, attack by Liz Jones to Meghan. My family, for a very, very long time, we've seen how UK media have been trying to undermine Meghan's achievements before she met Prince Harry. For example, my family, her acting career. My family, UK media, have been trying to undermine that for so long, to diminish Meghan's achievements. And yet, when you compare Meghan to what Kate achieved before my family got married, or what Sophie achieved before she got married, even worse, what Camilla achieved before getting my family married, you can see that Meghan is a cut above the rest. My family, by far, she is the best, by far. She achieved my family so much. A self-made millionaire before marriage, my family. A successful career before marriage. My family, Meghan, independent, living her life, paying her own bills before marriage, not depending on her dad or her mom for anything. My family, look at the other members of the royal family. Camilla, that woman went broke. Charles had to step in and save my family, his, then my family mistress. Charles even paid for Camilla's security and protection. And yet right now he refuses to protect his own son. What a failure as a father Charles is. Look at my family, Kay Moulton. That person, did she ever work before my family getting married? You know? My family, she used to work as my family in a yacht before my family, Kay Moulton, got married. You know? Whereby my family, she was getting some amounts, per hour. Working my family on a yacht. The other time, she would spend my family, how can I put this? She would spend her time chasing after Prince William. My family. That's what Kay Moulton would do. That's what Kay Moulton, my family, would do. Look at Sophie, my family. She went, bankrupt my family herself. And my family, her business was not doing so well in my family. And then she married into the royal family. So my family, when you try to compare Meghan to the other members of the royal family, the fact is you will see mediocrity in the other members of the royal family, from Kate, from Camilla, from my family, who else? From my family, Sophie, you will see mediocrity. That's the truth and nothing but the truth. Liz Jones is trying to undermine Meghan's achievements. Try to say that my family, Meghan, has gone for something big, something small, because she made an appearance at an LA Children's Hospital Gala event to raise money to support family, a hospital, and children, my family, who are sick and ill. My family was sick or ill. My family, because of that, somehow, according to Liz Jones, she says that Meghan has gone D-list from Duchess. My family, what did Meghan even say in the Oprah interview? My family. My family, a waiter, an actress, a duchess. At the end of the day, the most important title I will ever have in my life is mother. That's what Meghan said. If life was so precious, so amazing as a duchess, why would Meghan even leave the royal fold, Liz Jones? Why would Meghan even consider leaving the UK? If life was so precious in the royal fold, if life was so amazing in the royal fold as UK media like to portray that it's an honor even to be a duchess of our Britain's royal family, if that's the case, then why did Meghan leave? Why did Diana speak about how miserable she was as Charles' wife? My family. How unhappy she was because of Charles and Camilla's affair. Why did Diana speak about that if it was so amazing, so perfect to be in the royal family? If it was so perfect to be in the royal family, why did Prince Harry take Meghan and Archie and flee the UK? If you are trying to portray Meghan's life back in the royal fold as perfect, and that somehow right now Meghan has been diminished as Liz Jones claims, then Liz Jones, you are fooling yourself. You are fooling and kidding yourself. My family, we all know that the job of members of the royal rota, people like Liz Jones, is to prop up the monarchy, is to prop up the heirs in the royal family. My family, William, in my family, his son George, my family, Charles, Camilla, that's their job, my family. And they can't stand that my family, the most popular royals in the royal family, dare to leave. They dared to leave my family and preferred to live a different life outside of the royal fold rather than remain inside the royal fold. They preferred to leave. If life was perfect, amazing in the royal family, even before Harry married Meghan, Harry would not be saying that, oh, you know what? I want to leave. I generally don't like the UK. Harry would not be saying that. But he's on record saying that stuff. Why? Mainly because of you, UK tabloids. Because of how you've harassed him. because of what you did to his mother and then his wife. And then, despite what you had been doing to Meghan, despite all these years of bullying her, you are like, Meghan, it's like you have diminished from Duchess to D-list. My family, let me just say this, please, my family. Life in the royal fold is not a perfect life. And they've shown Meghan that. They have shown Meghan that using their hateful rhetoric to target her. They have shown Meghan that life in the royal fold is just not worth it. That's what UK media have shown Meghan, have shown the Duchess of Sussex. That's what they've shown Meghan, that life there is not perfect. And I should much rather do anything else rather than my family be in the UK. For goodness sake, Meghan has not set foot in the UK for like 2 years now, or more, my family, more or less. She has not set foot there for like 2 years, my family, unless she's at the my family airport taking a flight to another country, my family. And that is very, very clear. And yet, my family, despite all that, someone like Liz Jones wants to somehow portray life in the royal family as perfect, as A-list. I'm assuming my family, she means life there is my family life of, it's A-list life. If it was A-list life, you would never ever have lost Harry and Meghan. You would never have watched Prince Harry fleeing the UK with Meghan and Archie. You never would have seen that. Never. You never would have seen that. Harry himself does not spend more time in the UK than he has to. But yet, UK media, Liz Jones tries to portray that life in the royal family is A-list and that the life that Meghan is now living is D-list. And yet, Meghan prefers that over being in the royal fold. Yet, Meghan prefers that over being around you people. People like Liz Jones. My family, let's just be very, very clear on this. These people just cannot accept, my family, that Meghan has rejected that life, and my family rejected them. My family, and that Liz Jones said that Meghan has not grown in stature over her years in the public eye and that she has shrunk, as though she'd been put through a hot wash. Says Liz, my family Jones. My family, let me just kindly say this, my family. My family, let me just kindly say this, my family, please, because what Liz Jones is doing is just, my family, she's attacking Meghan's style, her fashion, my family, her, my family, how Meghan dressed, my family. First of all, my family, what Liz Jones is doing is so misogynistic. Meghan can, my family, dress how she likes, and my family how she wants. For me, I like seeing Meghan, my family, in that red dress. She looked amazing and she looked perfect. To me, my family, that was very, very clear. To all members of the squad, that was very, very clear. To those who genuinely love Meghan, that was very, very clear. And I've always told you this, my family. No person who has ever supported Meghan can just wake up in the morning and turn on Meghan. No person who loves Meghan can ever do such a thing. No person who loves Meghan can ever do such a thing, my family. No person. No person who genuinely loves Meghan can ever do such a thing. You can't just wake up in the morning and say, oh, you know what? I don't like Meghan. No, my family. I've always told you all that nothing can make me, Brian, ever turn on Meghan. And I mean nothing. I repeat once again, nothing can ever make me, Brian, ever turn on Meghan. My family, I can forgive the person who was brainwashed by the UK media. to my family say, bad things about Meghan. I can forgive them if they have not read Spare or watched the documentary, my family, or my family watched, the Oprah interview. I can forgive the person because I understand that some people just don't know how to think for themselves. They need, the media, or my family, in this case, tabloids, to think on their behalf. But sadly, also, that's no excuse, because I believe that people, even if you read a story or see something about someone, it is important to use your own common sense and apply critical thinking skills, my family, whenever you're making a decision about, my family, how you perceive someone. But if you have read Spare, if you've read, if you've, my family, watched the Harry and Meghan documentary, if you've watched the Oprah interview and you're still against Harry and Meghan, as Harry would say, I can't help you. There is something wrong with you because you've chosen the side of the bullies who bully Harry and Meghan over Harry and Meghan, who are the victims of a smear campaign and hate campaign that has been waged against them for the past 8 years. My family, if you're someone who, believed everything that you were fed by Daily Mail, and then you watched the Oprah interview, and then read Spare, and then understood Prince Harry's side of the story, and then understood what happened to Meghan from her own words, from her family, what she has said herself about what she was put through, the racism, abuse, and then you stand by Meghan's side, you can be forgiven for being deceived by Daily Mail or the Mirror or my family, the Express. You can be forgiven. But if you've seen, even heard Harry and Meghan's side of the story, my family, and then you're still believing everything you're fed by Daily Mail, The Sun, the Mirror, who attack Meghan and Harry, mostly Meghan, on a daily basis, then there's something really wrong with you. There's something that is really, really wrong with you, my family. It is important for people, even if you see a story online, use your own critical thinking skills, my family. Use it. Use it. If you've been told that it's, my family, it's sunny today, and you are locked up inside, my family, your house, you can't leave, my family, it's not your job to believe what you've been told. It is your job to go out there and confirm if indeed it's sunny outside or if it is raining. My family, that's what you should do. Do your own research, my family. And my family, that's what I have done. And I have seen what Harry and Meghan have gone through. And my family, I stand by Harry and Meghan's side. I stand by Harry and Meghan's side. And I condemn all those who are hell-bent in trying to destroy Harry and Meghan's marriage. It is evil what you're doing, and you need to stop what you're doing. Let Harry, let Meghan, let Archie, let Lilibet live in peace. Live in peace. My family, you're having an entire national press crying. Days later, because Meghan left her house and attended a charity event because she looked amazing. My family, I believe that when they bully her or smear Meghan every single day, which happens every single day non-stop, I believe that they want Meghan to be sad, depressed, be scared to leave her home, not do anything, not go out and work. I believe that, my family, that's what UK media want. They also, of course, want to destroy Harry and Meghan's family marriage. They want to abuse Meghan so that she can leave Prince Harry. And my family, despite everything that they've done all these years, has Meghan left Prince Harry? No, she has not. No, she has not, my family. My family. And even if Harry and Meghan, my family, have different career paths or different passions, my family, I personally believe that what Harry and Meghan have gone through, what they've endured in the UK and what they still endure, the attacks, the abuse, the insults, the harassment, my family, it has only made Harry and Meghan support each other even more. And I do hope that Harry and Meghan keep on supporting each other, keep on loving each other, because Harry and Meghan are really a wonderful, amazing, remarkable couple. You know, my family, it is evil really to see how UK media and the firm, meaning William and Charles, are trying to destroy Harry and Meghan's union. My family, honestly, whenever I read what Liz Jones has said, that's my family have done here, her anger is that Meghan looks good. Meghan, you look good. You look good. You look good. And your abusers, Meghan, those who abuse you, those who bully you in the UK media, they can't stand seeing you happy. And they can't stand seeing you glowing. They can't stand seeing you that you're so beautiful, so gorgeous, so amazing, Meghan. They can't stand seeing that. They can't. Meghan, you are everything that they wish Kate was. You are everything that they wish Kate was. You have charisma. You are beautiful. You are charming. You are strong. You are educated. You are powerful. You sell papers. The taxpayer-funded members of the royal family don't sell papers. My family. And my family, that's why the UK media keep on continuing, my family, with their obsession with family on Meghan. And my family, they have to stop what they're doing. They have to stop what they are, my family, doing. They really have to stop. And they really have to leave Harry and Meghan, my family, alone. They really have to leave Harry and Meghan alone. And my family, basically my family also want to speak about the, my family hypocrisy of Carnival of so-called expert, my family, Liz Jones. My family, allow me to please kindly speak about this. Please, my family. Now, before Meghan's birthday, my family, there is something that Liz Jones had said about Meghan that my family, I want to read to all of you, please. And I quote, Liz Jones' words, and I quote, Meghan, here's my birthday gift to you. A few home truths. And that surely, Meghan, now you can start to act like a grown-up. Mend some bridges, step back, and take the higher ground. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Do you hear that? Did you hear that? My family. She says Meghan should, my family, act like a grown-up, according to Liz Jones, who can't accept that Meghan fled the UK years ago, and she's moved on with her life. She can't sing happy. My family. Liz Jones, someone who my family, how can I put this? My family is really jealous of Meghan and can't stand seeing her happy. My family tells her, a woman who's married, living her life in California, my family, to grow up, my family. Then she said that Meghan should mend some bridges and then step back and take the higher ground. Meaning that when they attack her and abuse her, they want Meghan to be the bigger person, never complain, never explain, and say nothing. And then they want Meghan to step back, to take a step back. And my family, of course, what they don't want is to see Meghan shining, to see her thriving, to see her happy. And that's why I'm saying this, my family. What they really wanted or expected is that Meghan will be hiding behind my family at her home, never ever leaving her home, my family, never ever going out, never ever making any kind of public appearances. Because also, don't forget this, UK media are jealous. They view that members of the royal family are, my family, their personal property. And that only they have every right, number one, to have access to members of the royal family. Number two, to cover or talk about family members of the royal family. And before anybody else does. Now, Meghan doesn't want to work with them. Both Harry and Meghan don't want to work with the UK media, my family. And of course, they are pissed off. They are pissed off. When Meghan makes an appearance outside, my family, and other media outlets in America have access to her or even are able to interview Meghan, I can promise you one thing, UK media get jealous. The family. When Meghan goes out and looks as good as she does, I can promise you one thing, people like Liz Jones, my family, get more angry, get more pissed off. Because for many, many years, what the UK media have been trying to do with their constant attacks on both Harry and Meghan is that they've been trying to dim Harry and Meghan's light. They've been trying to break Meghan. And despite everything they've done to her and keep doing to her, what is Meghan finally doing? She comes out looking amazing, smiling, glowing, refreshed, beautiful, my family, wonderful skin. That triggers Karens. That triggers the Karens who are hell-bent in destroying my family, her marriage. Meghan keeps smiling. Meghan keep on smiling. And make no apologies for being happy and living your life. You know? My family. And my family, Liz Jones then said that Meghan should mend bridges. With who? With who? With who? Thomas Markle, who abused Meghan and Meghan's kids, Archie and Lily Petana? Or with William and Charles? William, who is the person who is behind this ongoing smear campaign against Meghan? Or Charles, who insulted Meghan while calling Prince Harry, telling Harry, don't bring Meghan to Balmoral? Are those the people who my family, Meghan should mend fences with? And also, my family, it ain't surprising that UK media constantly are the ones who are asking for Meghan to do something. Meghan, go say sorry. Harry, go say sorry. Harry and Meghan, you be the ones to mend fences. They never ever ask the same thing to William and Charles. It's always on Harry and Meghan that they are the ones who need to apologize. My family, who are the royals who are forced to flee the UK? Harry and Meghan. Who are the royals who my family were forced to, flee the UK? Harry and Meghan. Who are the royals who have been hounded constantly? Harry and Meghan. In fact, as all of us can see, William and Hamilton are, my family, honestly, enjoying their privacy. Yet we were told when Meghan was back in the royal that members of the royal family have no right to privacy. Yet we can see that William and Hamilton can do whatever they want. They can disappear for months. My family, go on 100 vacations. But my family, UK media won't ask questions about that. You know why? Because my family, the focus is on Harry and Meghan. Their attention is on Harry and Meghan, who are not taxpayer funded. My family. But yet it is Meghan who somehow needs to be the one who, my family, mend some bridges. Meghan, protect your peace and your mental health. Protect your peace and your mental health. And never ever say sorry to your abusers. Never ever do that. Never ever do that. Never ever do that. Now my family also, what you're going to definitely hear here is what I even said, I think yesterday or the day before that, about how you can see UK media don't want Harry and Meghan to engage in commercial ventures. My family, hear this yourself kindly. Liz Jones says, and I quote, that for Meghan's birthday, that Meghan needs, a stylist who knows what he or she's doing, and that she needs to make a real difference with some new good causes, not just seemingly pie-in-the-sky business ventures. My family, this is what I was talking about yesterday. And I've been saying for a long time. Why are UK media telling Harry and Meghan? Harry and Meghan, focus on charities only. Focus on these causes that you're doing, these good causes only. But just ignore those commercial ventures. Why are they doing that? And yet they know that Prince Harry isn't funded by Charles. Charles doesn't pay Harry's bills. They know that very well. They know that Charles doesn't pay Harry's bill. They know that very well. And they know that both Harry and Meghan need to be able to keep on working to sustain their My Family lifestyles. But yet, UK media, people like Liz Jones, who are hell-bent in destroying My Family, Meghan and Harry's lives, are like, oh, you know what, Harry, Meghan, just ignore those business ventures and focus on just good causes only. Then how are Harry and Meghan going to eat? How are they going to pay their bills? How are they going to feed themselves? How? How are they going to feed themselves? How are they going to pay their bills? How are they going to sustain My Family, their lifestyles? How? How? How are they going to pay for their security if they don't engage in business ventures? How? My family, I told you all yesterday, and I told you all this yesterday. I told you all this yesterday. And I say to all of you that clearly, my family, UK media, I can see they don't want Harry and Meghan to earn a penny. That way, they run out of money. And that way, they go to Charles and beg Charles to give them money. My family, actually, they want Prince Harry to be the one to go to Charles and beg Charles for money. Because if Harry does that, it means he can be controlled. My family, I pray that never, ever, 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 ever will Charles ever have any kind of power or control over Prince Harry. And that money is never, ever an issue for either Harry or Meghan. So my family, that's why even I said yesterday, it is important, it is imperative for Harry and Meghan to engage in even more and more commercial ventures. That way, Harry and Meghan are never at the mercy of Charles and William for anything. And yesterday, I was very, very clear on this. And I've constantly been very, very clear on this. UK media do not want Harry and Meghan to earn a living because they are hoping they fail or run out of money. Though Prince Harry comes back to the UK and begs Spa for money. I pray that that never ever happens. My family, so right now, I believe I have said my family enough. And someone who spoke like that about Meghan, that person, as you can see, has never ever supported Meghan. Never, never. And Meghan, my family, is not close to this person, Liz Jones. And someone like Liz Jones should not be giving Meghan any kind of advice on how Meghan, my family, dresses. Liz Jones should look at her own mirror and advise herself, my family. And not Meghan, not Meghan, not Meghan. Let's be very, very clear on that. Liz Jones should not be advising Meghan on anything. My family. Now, my family, so right now, my family, even I want to hear your opinion, my family, on what we have just discussed. Even someone said that if I was Liz Jones, I would never ever open my mouth to speak on anyone's look. Never, 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 never ever do that. Never ever do that. And my family, it's true. It's true. You know, Liz Jones is nobody to tell Meghan, my family, how she should dress. Nobody. You know? So my family, you know, right now, I believe I have said enough. You tell me, Kylie, your thoughts about what we have just discussed. May God bless Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet, Dana, and Doria Raglan, and all of you members of the squad at home. Hate never wins, love wins, and stay tuned to our next video. Love my family always and forever, and may no weapon formed against Harry, Meghan, Archie, and also Lilibet, Diana ever prosper. Hello, members of Sussex Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of Sussex Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great, great day. And I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like, and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.